did nothing but just like drink, eat, party, play casuals all the way until Sunday. And by the time Sunday, the top 8 came, I got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep per night. Dude, I was a zombie.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
No, but that's over a 4 or 5 day period. But what I'm saying is, this is actually a smart thing. People need to realize this, that if you get there Friday, okay, let's have fun Friday, let's eat, just casually do side tournaments and money matches, go get some sleep, and then you got all day Saturday to dictate how you want your day to go. And then make sure you get really good sleep Saturday night.
No one's going to do that.
But that's your personal responsibility. I blame myself for what I just said happened to me at NEC, because I allowed myself to 3 or 4 hours of sleep per night. But I should have, like for example, Morty Seinfeld, he went to bed, got like 7 or 8 hours of sleep the night before finals. He was smart.
Yeah, I went to bed at like 8 p.m. the night before SoCal Regionals Top 4.
See, then you're gonna do the same thing Saturday at final round, because you just know what's up.
The problem is I'm going to be with friends at final round. It's much easier to go to bed at 8 p.m. when you're by yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, all right, people are not going to like this. I know people are going to be pissed at me saying this, but I think I don't care about the stream. The stream is not as important. The stream is not as important as my tournament experience as someone who's there.
No, I respect that. I understand that.
What about the exposure for Mortal Kombat 9?
I care more about my performance as a player.
It's more about the community than you, though.
Okay, now listen. I agree with you, and I'm selfish when it comes to things like that. Like, I care more about me than anything when I go to these tournaments. And the thing about it is, if you know you care about you and you're there for you, then take care of you when you're there, and go to sleep early on Saturday and prepare yourself for success on Sunday.
I mean, I will. I'm not saying I'm not going because of this, but it's gonna be way tougher. I feel like it makes the tournament
gonna be like
much tougher. It's gonna be grueling.
PerfectLegend said he's not going because of it now.
Are you serious?
He's pissed about it. Yeah.
Because of that?
Yeah.
I think it's a really big deal for a lot of players.
Really? Okay.
It really changes the landscape of the tournament.
Okay, but the thing is, well, I mean, I don't want to talk about PerfectLegend, but if a lot of top players like you and Slips and people come out, and there's like 20 or 30 people that come out and say, whoa, Pig, Shin Blanca, we can't do this. Let's fuck the stream. Let's just do pulls Friday and Saturday the best way we can, and then do the top 8 on Sunday. I think Shin Blanca would want to do that. I mean, he'd probably be fine with that. I'd have to run it by him, But I mean, it's not set in stone. You know what I mean? Like if
I think we should base it on the Evo announcement.
I mean, the thing is, a lot of top players, I mean, if they came out and they said that, I mean, we want to cater to the top players.
Well,
we want to.
If Evo says that Mortal Kombat is going to be at Evo, then yeah, we need to stream that shit. We need to stream all of it, because that'll be even more hype at Evo. If
I agree.
At Evo, it's just like, fuck it. What's the point?
But the thing about Evo, man, is I mean, how the hell did they not stream matches like Tom versus Eris and Michelangelo versus Rio, Conquer and 16-bit?
That did stream.
Oh, you guys did get streamed. Okay, well, I know
it got cut off.
Yeah.
Oh, and Conquer and Lord of the Fly didn't get streamed. Just a lot of good matches.
I think the problem there was the guys in charge of the stream were not Mortal Kombat fans, so in their mind, Ryan Hart's playing. Everybody knows who Ryan Hart is. Ryan Hart versus Cookie, that's the match everyone wants to see.
Really?
Who's Tom Brady? Who's Conqueror? I think that's the problem.
Yeah, and I mean that was the most upsetting. That was the only thing I really hated about Evo was and the fact that right after they reseeded everybody, when you made it out of pools, my first match was Lord of the Fly. I'm like, seriously? I live 3 miles from you. Are you serious?
Yeah, everybody was salty about that. Arizona guys were very salty about that. I had to play Slips, and then I had to play Sectrol in the middle of, like, right after the top 64. So it's like I'm playing the guys I'm rooming with one match into the top 64.
Jesus.
I think that happened to everybody.
Okay, yeah, I mean, but they can, they can make it to where that doesn't happen. That's I don't like that.
It shouldn't happen until you get to, like, the top 16.
Exactly, like top 16, top 8. But I don't know. I mean, if this is seriously, we should make a petition or a thread about this and really get the input from top players, and not counting PerfectLegend, because PerfectLegend, why should I take PerfectLegend serious?
What do you mean? He's the Evo champion.
Okay, let me rephrase this question. 16-bit. If there was a major an hour from your house, okay, and would you just go and not compete, but just go and watch?
Fuck that, I'm a competitor.
Exactly. Like, so he goes and wins Evo, and then he's really upset that they nerf his character. Okay, you know what? A lot of people are a little upset about nerfs and buffs, but you're the perceived champion. You are the Evo champion. I mean, are you telling me that you can't adapt? Like, what are you telling me here? Like, you don't want to adapt? I mean, I understand that they didn't fix Cyrax. They actually made him worse. Jax is bullshit in the corner. But, I don't know, man. It just sounds like a lot of, like, nitpicking to me. And what I think his real issue is there just aren't big enough payouts at majors that he finds it, worth it.
He's mentioned that too, actually. He said like fighting games aren't even really worth learning right now.
Yeah, so that's why I think the main issue with him is money. And if that's why you're doing fighting games, then you're doing it for the wrong reason. And that's why I say it kind of doesn't matter to me right now. Like, I look at the top 20 list, and I'll take anyone's opinion except his opinion and Jobs, because they competed at Evo and that's it.
Well, I'm interested to see what other people think about this all on Sunday thing.
Oh,
I wonder if it's just me.
No, me too. I definitely, like, if it is, like I said, if it's a big issue, then we can we got time. We can readjust this.
Let me put it this way: this is such a big deal to me that if I hadn't already been committed, and if everyone wasn't going to be there, I would not go.
Man,
no joke.
That
like
sucks.
if it wasn't going to be so big.
Yeah.
Like, if it was just another average major, I would change my plans and go to another one.
Oh, wow.
I feel really strongly about it.
16-bit, what is your ideal, like, do the pools on Saturday, top 8?
I would do 2 pools on Friday, 2 pools on Saturday, record them if you can't stream them, and then the top 8 on Sunday.
Okay.
And if someone said, hey, you're not going to be streamed because you're on Friday, I would say, fair enough, I don't care. I'm not saying I don't care about that. I shouldn't say I don't care about the stream. I understand how important it is, but it's not worth going through that gauntlet on Sunday. But like I said, if I'm the only one complaining, I'll still come. I'll make it work anyway.
But I'm seriously going back to NEC, and I think about how stacked those pools were. I know final rounds pools are going to be even more stacked. I still go back to that day to where, oh God, I would have loved to have kept going. Like, I hated the fact that I had to cool off and then get shitty sleep and then come back and do top 8.
Well,
and it showed for me. I'm still pissed about top 8.
No one's ever happy with their top 8 performance.
No, but I'm really pissed off.
For me, I don't like breaks in the middle of it. What I hate is when you're playing in a pool and you win 2 matches, then you have to wait 5 hours. But after I win a pool, then I want that day break. Like, winning a pool is not easy, but that's easier than the top 8. So I like that day where it's like, you know who you're going to play, you kind of work through what's going to happen, and I think it's hype for the community too. Like, when you narrow it down to that top 8, you have a whole night. Everybody makes their predictions, everyone predicts what's going to happen, and then you cool off, get a good night's sleep, then you're recharged. I don't like the break in the middle of pools, though. Like, ideally, pools should end quickly, then you should have that break.
But even if everything was on Sunday, I mean, you guys would still have the 5 versus 5